Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about what is the best beginner sport bike gear setup. This is part 2 of our sport bike for beginners guide. If you haven't already watched it, check out part 1 before watching this one so that you have the proper context. In that video, we talked about what are the best beginner sport bikes. So in this video, we are going to be talking about the best gear to get for your new sport bike. Now, if you are just starting out in your motorcycling journey, getting all the right equipment can seem like a daunting task because there is so much out there and it can be very expensive. And if you are coming from another two-wheeled discipline such as dirt bikes or scooters, there are some differences when it comes to sport bikes that will require you to get specific gear. Now, we do UNT want you to make any mistakes and end up with gear that doesn't fit or is UNT suitable for your new machine. So let's go ahead and jump into the list. Alright guys, so the first thing we are going to talk about is the helmet. It goes without saying that a helmet is the most important piece of gear that you wear when riding. It protects your noggin, which happens to be one of the most important parts of your body. If you ever crash, think about it. If you were to lose your helmet in a crash, the wind snatching it off your head, would you rather it be full of tiny pebbles or little rocks, or would you rather it be full of nice fresh air? Alright, so let's start off with the AGV X9. The X9 is a great entry-level full-face helmet. It's going to offer you full coverage and protection from the elements. When we say elements, we mean bugs, rocks, wind, rain, whatever might come at your face. It has an integrated sun visor, along with a breath box that allows for airflow. It's also going to have a removable liner that can be washed. Super important. Trust me, you're gonna want to do that. It also features a hydration-ready mouthpiece. It's gonna have an oval race-inspired design that is aerodynamically efficient. It's gonna have a weight of about 3.7 pounds, which is pretty light. And it's gonna feature a fiberglass shell construction, which is not only lightweight, but also strong and durable. And the price point on this guy is around $460. Now, if you are looking for something maybe a little bit more budget-friendly, then you might consider the HJCCL 17. This helmet is designed to be aerodynamically stable at high speeds. It is gone. Feature an advanced polycarbonate shell that gives you a lightweight helmet while still offering you protection. It's going to have an advanced impact-absorbing liner, a rapid-fire shield replacement system, a fully removable and washable interior. You're going to have plenty of airflow with this guy. It has have 14 intake and exhaust vents that are designed to keep you cool and comfortable. And it's also gonna have built-in sunglasses. This is a really good budget option for people who do UNT want to spend a ton of money on their helmet. And the price point on this guy is gonna be around $160. Alright, moving on to No. 2. We have the jacket. I know what you're thinking. Isn't this overkill? Like, do I really need a jacket? Guys, trust me, it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. If you are going to be wearing regular clothes underneath, I recommend that you opt for something made of leather or textile. Now, the ideal jacket is going to have some sort of padding or armor in it. A lot of jackets will have this kind of stuff built in, but even if they don't, you can always add additional armor to them to help protect yourself in case of a fall. Another important feature to look for is the fit. You want a jacket that fits well and is snug, but not too tight. You don't want to restrict your range of motion or your blood flow. Also, make sure that the jacket is easy to put on and take off. After all, you don't want to be struggling to get dressed in your gear. Some other features to look out for include things like a waterproof liner, adjustable cuffs and collar, and maybe even some gloves built into the jacket itself. In terms of price point, you can find good quality jackets anywhere from $100 to $300. Now, if you're looking for something maybe a little more higher end, you can definitely spend more than that, but I think that's kind of the sweet spot, around $100 to $300 for a good quality jacket. And again, guys, there are so many options out there that we couldn't possibly cover them all in this video. So, do some research, try on different jackets, and find one that works best for you and your bike. Alright, No. 3. Boots. All right. Now, these are probably one of the most important pieces of gear that you are going to wear. If you are going to be riding in more sporty fashion, then you are going to want to opt for something that is going to be more athletic fitting. Think about boots that are going to be more racing oriented. These are gonna be lighter and shorter than the ones that you see for adventure bikes or cruiser bikes. In terms of what you should look for, you're going to want to look for boots that are comfortable, have ankle protection, a good grip, and are also weather appropriate. I mean, nobody wants to ride in the cold, especially when it comes to their feet. Oh man, that's the worst. If you're looking for something that is going to be more budget friendly, then you're gonna want to opt for something that is gonna be made of leather and has basic protection features such as shin guards and ankle protection. And a good example of this is the TCX Air 2 road boots. They're going to be made of full grain leather. They're going to have a comfortable fit, and they're going to have both shin and ankle protection. And the price point on these guys is around $130. Now, if you're looking for something a little more higher end, then you might consider the Alpinester's SMX Air V1 boots. These boots are going to be made of a combination of leather and textile, and they're going to have a lot of they're going to have a calf protector, a double density ankle protector, and they're going to have a shift pad on the inside, and the price point on these guys is going to be around $220. All right, next up, we have gloves. All right, gloves are another important piece of gear that you're going to want to wear when riding. You want gloves that are going to fit well, offer good grip, and some level of protection, depending on the type of riding that you are doing. If you are doing more street riding, then you're going to want something that is going to be more comfortable and breathable. But if you're doing track days, then you might want something that is going to be more protective. Now, if you are looking for something that is going to be more budget friendly, then I would recommend the Icon variant waterproof gloves. Now, these are going to be perfect for everyday riding. They're going to be made of leather, they're going to have a waterproof liner, knuckle and palm padding, and the price point on these guys is around $75. Now, if you are looking for something that is going to be a little bit more higher end, then you might consider the Alpinester's SMX Air V1 gloves. These gloves are going to be perfect for warm weather riding. They're going to be made of a combination of leather and textile. They're going to have a lot of breathability. They're going to have knuckle and palm padding. They're going to have a gauntlet cuff. And the price point on these guys is going to be around $100. Guys, there you have it. That is my list of must-have gear for sport bikes. Again, I know there are so many options out there and we could uncover them all in this video. So, do some research, try on different gear, and find what works best for you and your bike. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments below. And until next time, guys, stay safe and enjoy the ride. See? Ja!